welcome, welcome, welcome. Choppy music, I see. Choppy music, and welcome, welcome to another episode of Storytime with BDD. I'm your host, BDD, aka Brooklyn Dad, and I hope you guys can hear me fine now. Yeah, every day it's something. Every day, every day is something. First of all, let me just point out to you guys, I did mention yesterday that Brooklyn Dad was about to get a shave and a haircut. And I did that. I don't know if you can see. Can you see? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, nice and clean. Clean and nice, fresh and clean. Yes, and I'm seeing Lisa's can hear you and the fan. Oh, shit. Let me turn that fan off. Yes. Thank you so kindly. So, what do you guys think? You like the new? Nice and... Yeah. Yeah, I've been having some fun with these sound effects. I'm trying to go a little bit more in the sound effects, a little bit away from the video clips, because I'm getting people, trolls, I'm sure it's trolls, telling me, or not even telling me anything, they are messing with my show. There's some idiot trolls who got nothing else better to do. They are reporting episodes of my show as being copyright infringed. It's very stupid. I don't appreciate it at all. In fact, including, they said my song, they said that was copyright infringement. I don't know what the problem is. There's no copyright infringement. I did download that from a subscription service, and it's fully legal. So these jackasses, they got nothing better to do. Yes, it is lame. Vesta May wants to know, what's the topic? There are several topics. But at the top of the hour, I just want to start off, I want to ask you guys, did you all sleep well last night? Everybody have a good sleep? Because me personally, wait a minute, I'm hearing my story time. Oh, I was wondering why I hear the story time song. What can you do? I don't know. I don't even know what I can do. It's bullying. It's stupid. I don't know what they got to get a life. But the reason I was asking if you guys slept well, and thank you, Stephanie from Florida, for mentioning I did reach 1,000 subscriptions. That is exciting. Exciting. Yes, but one person I don't believe slept well last night, despite the fact that he probably slept on one of those My Pillows. Yes, it's Mike Lindell. Mike Lindell, the CEO of My Pillow, has been permanently banned from Twitter. He was banned from Twitter because he's continuing to spread the election lies that ended up inciting insurrection at the Capitol in the first place. So yeah, that's one thing he and Trump now have in common. They are... Oh, thank you, your boy Ken. He says, y'all go like this video. Thank you for that. Thank you, because I always forget to say that. I know that's what the YouTubers say. They say, when you get a chance, please hit the like and subscribe button. Yeah, so thank you for that. I'll get into that eventually. But yeah, Mike Lindell and Donald Trump have in common that neither of them have an active Twitter account. Yes, just one more because I love that. Yeah, you punk ass. Get the hell on out of here. So I'm going to move on to a little something a little bit more serious and a little bit more somber. Today is January 26th, and it was exactly a year ago today that we lost legendary basketball talent and his daughter, Kobe Bryant and Gigi. They were tragically killed in a helicopter crash on their way to her game, I believe it was. She played basketball as well. And, it's a terrible tragedy to the family and friends and fans. And, his little girl was so young. She was so young, and she had the whole rest of her life ahead of her. So, this was at the very beginning of what ended up being a really shitty year. It reminds me of 2016. 2016 was horrible. We lost so many people that year. I remember it was Carrie Fisher and David Bowie and Prince, and it seemed like every other day we were like, what? No! So many Denzel Washington gifts were used up that year, but then it's sad. It's very sad. It was such a shocking death at the very beginning of the year. We really should have seen it coming. 2020, damn you, 2020. So rest in power to Kobe Bryant and his two. Oops, damn it! I should have turned that off. Excuse me. And his too soon departed daughter. Among our other top stories today, we're going to be talking about some of the more recent executive orders that are being signed by President Joe Biden. Most notably for me is the ones about racial inequality. Because he does have a mandate. 81 million of us voted for him. And one of the things that was top, or at least very high on people's list, was you got to get this thing done. So earlier I tweeted, the pen is mightier than the Klan hood. And this is true. So Joe Biden is determined to set things straight. But when I tweeted this, the pen is mightier than the Klan hood, for some reason, it made me think randomly. I have these random trains of thought. It made me think about that skit from Saturday Night Live. It was an old Saturday Night Live skit starring Will Ferrell as Alex Trebek, and Darrell Hammond played Sean Connery in the game show Jeopardy. And it went a little something like this. So Alex would say, the next category is the pen is mightier, and Sean Connery would be like, well, I have to ask you about the penis mightier, Alex. And Alex Trebek was like, it's not the penis mightier, it's the pen is mightier. Yeah, you guys got to bear with me. I'm like a kid who just found a whole bunch of crazy sound effects, and I'm I'm all over these things. So I'm gonna do a roll call, but before we do, let's start off with an intro of our stories of the day. Stories of the day. President Joe Biden continues his streak of signing executive orders as fast as they can print them out. And Janet Yellen was sworn in as the country's first ever woman Treasury Secretary. Also in the news, the Senate was also sworn in, or they swore an oath to be faithful to their duties. I don't think they're going to follow through with it. Kellyanne Conway, unfortunately, she is back in the news, being the horrible person she is with her daughter in our segment called You Raggedy Bitch. You raggedy bitch. Melissa is saying, speak up a little louder. Am I not loud enough? I thought I was crazy loud. Let's see. Let me see. Oh, damn it. What just happened? No? Hang on. Hello? Hello? No? Hello, hello. Damn, that's no good. Can you guys hear me? It was fine, and I done messed it up. Let's see. Hello? Hello, hello. Misha says, you loud, boss. Okay, good. Oh, while the video was playing, my voice was low. Okay. Alrighty then. So let's get started. And let's move on to our first topic, which is Joe Biden's executive orders. So, as I mentioned, Joe Biden is busy signing these executive orders, and they range from racial inequality, they range from dealing with COVID-19. It's a whole lot of stuff, and I literally just posted about 5 minutes before I started the show. Oh, wait a minute. Damn it. Did I not say I was going to do the the roll call? Let me go back, guys. Let me go back. Let's do this roll call. I'm so sorry. I did forget. Sound effects choppy, though. Okay, let's do this roll call. Show me where you're coming from. Show me where you're at. Doot 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 root doot 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 root doot 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 root doot doot doot. Let's see. No. Mic issues. Okay. Damn it. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. Okay, we got here Linda from Aiken, South Kakalaki. Damn, my voice is sounding strange now. Hold on. I will never mess with this thing in mid-show ever again. Because it's messing up. It's messing up the whole damn thing. Give me a second. Let me see. Here we go. Here we go. There. That's better. Okay. Linda from that's Linda number 1 from Aiken, South Kakalaki. And Sandra in Paramount, California is here. Cecile Kazimi from Grapevine, Texas. Julian Gautier from the Central Coast of California. Linda, number 1 from cloudy Aiken, South Kakalaki. Oh, that was Linda number 2. Sorry. So sorry. Cindy from Lakewood, Washington. I believe that's Cindy 253, unless I'm mistaken. Victorina from Pahrump, Nevada. Joanna from Cincinnati. Audrey, you too, from Brooklyn. Of course, your boy Ken from Texas. Kat from Michigan. Luppy Girl from Virginia. Chrissy from cold and snowy Connecticut. We got a little bit of snow here, just a tiny bit, nothing to brag about. Let's see. And I scrolled a little bit, and it went all the way down to Tennessee. Okay, hang on. I gotta scroll back up. This is kind of annoying. This chat thing, it gets away from me really quickly. There we go. Kat from Michigan, Virginia Chrissy, Samantha from the Bronx, Vesta May from Michigan, Valerie from Staten Island, Allison in Raleigh, North Kakalaki, Synth Fan from Orlando, Florida, Watcher Soko from Orange County, California, Stacy from Northwest Indiana. Mike says, screw the Senate. I agree. Anita in Columbus, Ohio. Mel B from snowy Aurora, Colorado. Lori B from Rowley, Massachusetts. Shari from Louisiana. Punxsutawney Mo from Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. Janet from CT. Lucy from OC, California. Adrian from Columbus, Ohio. Sarah in Atlanta. Rita Time from Tampa. Sudi Q from Centennial, Colorado. Tina G from Albuquerque. Amanda in Arkansas. Pasta D from Richmond Hill, Georgia. Bonita Martinez from Columbus, Georgia. Karen Purdy from Newton Falls, Ohio. Let's see. Wilbur McCarthy. I'm guessing that is my buddy Wilbur, the dog lover. Rope. Is that it, Wilbur? I don't know. Deborah B. from Snowy Wood. Oh, hey, Woodstock. That's Wildflower from Woodstock. There we go. Mark from Alabama. In Tall Pines from Denver. Misha in Long Beach, California. Jen Murphy from the DMV. Stephanie from Florida, Spring Hill, Florida. Jamie from Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Lee from Leeds, UK. John from New Jersey, now living in Indiana. Sarah in Temple, Texas. Cindy from Alaska is here. Phyllis from Santa Clara, California. Michelle in CT. LL Mac from Neptune, New Jersey. Debbie with Blake and Alexa from Boca Raton. Paula from Madeira Island, Portugal. Portugal is in the house, y'all. Samantha B. from Northeast PA. Winnie from Lawrenceville, New Jersey. Sincerity from Boxborough, Massachusetts. Star Shumate from Columbus, Ohio. Oh, that's Kim. Kim Misslingdow. Let's see. The Trump Reaper says, my kiss shoes. What? Let's see. Wojo Mom from Rochester, New York. Stacy and Sunny but Brisk, South California. There he is. That is Wilbur, dog lover buddy. Bernadette in Phoenix, Arizona. Let's see. Can hear you. Everybody can hear me fine. Can hear me fine. Deb B. IB from NYC, but transplanted to Washington State. I sound fine. I hear fine. Mike from Lynchburg, Virginia. And Eddie G. from Delray Beach. Samantha with granddaughter Isabella from the Bronx. Samantha, I hope I don't have to censor myself for your granddaughter. Let's see. Sandra in Paramount, California. Deb from Arizona. Patty Duke from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Sylvie from Madeira Island, Portugal. Oh, I got you before and I got you again. Let's see. And I just scrolled all the way down again. Boogie Shmoo from New Mexico. Phil from the UK. Corey from Bellevue, Washington. Marie from New Jersey. Let's see. Deb B. from an alpine town in the snowy Cascade Mountains. Sheila, that's Mache from Vancouver, Washington. Blue from Maryland. Jim from Cali Bay Area. Lisa from Jupiter, Florida. Linda says, boycott My Pillow. If you haven't already, please do so. Nurse Mitch from Glen Burnie, Maryland. And let's see. Eponymous George is here from the UK. Julia from Piscataway, New Jersey. Let's see. Natalie says, hello, fam. Wow. I'm scrolling. If I missed you guys, it's because this scrolling thing is going nuts on me here. But guys, thank you for tuning in for the roll call. And let's go ahead and get right back into my elbow points and Joe's executive orders. So as I stated, Joe has a mandate. He has a mandate to do the things for the Democratic Party as he said he was going to do. Now, as it turns out, the things that he's going to do for the Democratic Party, they don't just benefit us. They do not just benefit us. If you think they do, then you've been drinking the Kool-Aid from Fox News. No, a lot of the things that he is signing is going to affect the lives of everyday Americans. It's simple as that. But knuckleheads like Lauren Boebert she posted a tweet earlier. I don't even know why I still pay attention to her. She keeps popping up in my feed like one of those damn robocalls that are pushing the extended auto warranties. But sometimes I just can't resist the stupidity. So she posted to hide the pens from Joe Biden. And at first, I was about to give her credit for like a double entendre, like maybe she's trying to imply that, Joe is so feeble and riddled with dementia that you keep pens away from him. No, she's not that deep. She's not that smart. Basically, what she meant was hide the pens from him because he's busy signing executive orders. And all the Republicans are complaining that, oh, you can't rule by pen and you're signing too many executive orders. But somebody needs to tell them, like, yo, Trump he signed more executive orders in his first and only year as president than any of the 3 previous presidents had done. He signed 220, and all the others were way lower than him. So, she is... if she's concerned about the amount of executive orders and the Republican Party, they can't deal with Joe Biden ruling by pen, I say, fuck them. That's what I say. Shoot. So this past summer, the George Floyd protests brought the need for change to the forefront in a way that was felt across all 50 states, and it's not just in the area of criminal justice. It's voting rights, it's healthcare, it's economics, it's real estate, it's the ability to buy a house. It's everything. And Joe is making all the right moves, and I am 100% in favor of what he's doing. I love it. I love it so much. He really does seem like he's focused on undoing all of Trump's bullshit. Melissa McQueen said concernicus. Yes, they are concernicus. And Luppy Girl says Trump governed by tweet and they didn't complain. Yes. Eponymous George says Sharpie disorders. Yeah, but the need for racial equality is huge, and we see it every day. Here's one thing. We've seen in the past 2 weeks, we've seen dozens of people who were involved in that insurrection, that violent insurrection at the Capitol, that took people's lives, that killed 5 people. We've seen people involved in that. They get off. They make bail. They don't have to stay in jail. What kind of bullshit is this? Sandra Bland died in jail because of a failure to use her turn signal on what was basically an empty road. an empty road, and this cop pulled her over. She ended up in jail, and she died in jail. But you want to start up a riot? Yeah, go ahead. You can make bail, and we'll probably treat you to some Burger King and all that good stuff. You don't get those rights if you're a person of color in America, and that's just the bottom line, and that has to stop. It has to change. The police departments also have to be demilitarized. That's a huge problem. You don't need all this. You guys aren't fighting in Afghanistan. You're just you're dealing with the South Bronx, you're dealing with South Central, or these are just American citizens. You're not fighting. Hopefully, they're not fighting militias yet. But yeah, so everything that President Joe Biden is doing, I love it so much. And here's something else that he's doing. He spoke to President Vladimir Putin, also known in my book as Bladder Bear Poopin. He spoke to Putin today, and two of the things he discussed. One was he talked about the bounties that were put on American soldiers' heads. And the other thing he talked to him about was the hacking. Now, I didn't hear what he specifically what he discussed with him, but I know those were topics that were brought up, and that was something that the previous occupant of the White House. You like what I just did there? I said occupant of the White House. I did not say the P word. The previous occupant of the White House failed to cover those topics with Bladder Bear Poopin. And so Joe was asked by a reporter from Fox News. Some of you guys might be familiar with this dude. His name is Peter Doocy. I don't know if he's related to Steve Doocy. I'd have to. If I wanted to take a guess, I'd say yeah, they're probably brothers. But Peter Doocy seems like the more intelligent of the two, and Peter somehow always ends up getting like that really funny soundbite from Joe. So he asked Peter Doocy asked him, what did he talk to? What did Joe Biden talk to Vladimir Putin about? And Joe says, "You." He sends his best. So on the surface, it might have sounded like Joe is being a little dismissive of Peter Doocy, and why not? He's from Fox News. I think, as a rule, you should automatically be able to dismiss anybody from Fox News because they're not serious. Anybody except for Chris Wallace. Chris Wallace is decent, but it wasn't like a mean-spirited kind of thing. I thought it was funny as hell. It's funny. It was something like the way he responded to him. It's almost how I joke around with my daughter here, But some of you may recall that when Joe was in the process of selecting a vice president, Peter Doocy was there too. When Joe was riding his bike, right? Joe had a mask on, and he was riding his bike. I think he had a mask on. He was riding his bike, and Peter Doocy says, "Mr. Vice President, Vice President Biden, did you pick a running mate yet?" And Joe, as he's passing by, he says, "Yeah, you." Same guy. Guys, he picked the same dude and gave him the same "get the hell out of my way" answer. I love it. That's great. Yeah, so Fox Slam. I love it. Moving right along, Janet Yellen today was sworn in as the first woman Secretary of the Treasury by none other than Kamala Harris, who is our very first Vice President of these United States. And it's a pretty big deal. It's a pretty big deal. It's crazy that she's only the first woman Treasury Secretary. I find that women are actually very good at dealing with money, issues of money. But Janet Yellen is supremely qualified for this job, and I hope that she's able to help wrangle the economy back into working shape. And women often are a lot like people of color. Right? We have to work harder. We have to be smarter. We have to be on our P's and Q's, our best. We got to be 3 times better than the next white guy. And when I say this, I'm not speaking out against white people or white men or whatever. Some of my best friends are white. But you know what I'm talking about. The man, as they say. They say the man. That's who they're talking about. And Kamala Harris also received her second dose of the coronavirus vaccine today. And this is important. It's important for a number of reasons. A, we need to keep her, safe and healthy. B, we need to present the right example. People have to go and get that vaccine if they're able. Now, I just saw Governor Cuomo announcing that New York ain't got no more vaccines. No more. We're all out. And that's a problem. And it's not just limited to New York. Apparently, we don't even know what states have how many vaccines. And you'd think, why not? I mean, isn't there a chain of custody? Don't we know? Okay, we sent this many over here, we sent this many over here, and these many got distributed to these different places. Isn't there something like that? No, nothing. The Trump administration had no. True Zevin said the Fauci ouchie. That's what the Fauci ouchie. FYI, that's what people are referring to the vaccine as, the Fauci ouchie. That's clever. The Trump admin had no national plan for the distribution of vaccines. So this is crazy. And earlier they were trying to pin Joe down to something he said yesterday about there being more than enough vaccines, or that they were going to produce more than enough vaccines. And apparently he didn't say exactly like, yeah, we're going to have more, definitely. He's like, we hope to have more. It's a big difference between being hopeful and saying 100% we are going to have 375 million doses by X date. He didn't say that. So hopefully Joe stays on his P's and Q's about that sort of thing. But there was a judge in Texas who said this, and I thought this was interesting. Senator Leahy is hospitalized. CNN. What happened to Senator Leahy? Anybody know? Is this COVID? I'm literally just seeing this from you guys right now, so I don't know. Fill me in on that. I saw your big emojis there. What's up with Rand Paul's hair? That curly-headed freak. Let me get back to what I was saying. Excuse me. A judge in Texas said that getting a vaccine shouldn't be like the Hunger Games, basically. Like, does not feel good. Hope not COVID. No updates. Okay. If you hear anything about that, please advise. Please to let me know. Yeah, so minority communities apparently are like getting the vaccine last. Those CNN says Senator Leahy is in for observation. His wife said he should be released tomorrow. Okay, false alarm is good. Um, but yeah, with that judge from Texas saying it shouldn't be like the Hunger Games, you know, you have these communities that are communities of color, the people that desperately need it more. They should be at the forefront because communities of color are disproportionately at risk from COVID, and that's not happening. So that is a problem. And she said the Hunger Games because the Hunger Games, like you had to volunteer as tribute. Two people from each district, so that your district got whatever resources or food or supplies or whatever. Yeah, she's right. Leahy is in the hospital. Yes. I'm not laughing about that. I'm just laughing that you guys are steady on that. But the deal is he's under observation. Yes. So speaking of Senator Leahy, let's move right along to the impeachment trial that's going on right now. So, well, it's not going on until February 8th. February 8th is when the impeachment trial begins. And you would think, these... Oh, wait, before I move on from that, I just wanted to say also what happened today was Anthony Blinken was sworn in as Secretary of State. And I was going to use that to do my segue. And speaking of being sworn in, 100 senators were sworn in the Senate for the upcoming impeachment trial, which is beginning on February 8th. And, it kind of seems like a farce to me, this impeachment trial, the whole, swearing the oath, because didn't these guys already swear an oath? They already did. They swore an oath to defend us against all enemies, foreign and domestic. But right now, they are defending an enemy, a domestic enemy. The domestic enemy who's on the screen right now, the domestic enemy who incited insurrection at the Capitol. The oath that they took already just to be senator, they are not honoring that oath. A lot of them are going into this impeachment trial with their minds already made up. Their mind is already made up. They know how they're going to vote. Rand Paul threw up some motion trying to say that you can't impeach or prosecute or convict Trump because he's already left office, which is stupid. That's stupid. Of course you can. Because if that was the case, then these presidents would hold off on doing their dirty shit until close to the end of their term, so that they wouldn't be. That's a major loophole. You can't get any of these senators on camera saying that they defend what Trump did. None of them can defend what he did because it is indefensible. And they know it. They know it. So they're just hoping that the public is stupid enough to buy their rationale for not wanting to do this impeachment trial. But their rationale is just that, Trump still has a lot of power and a lot of influence, and he can't even mean tweet at them anymore. This is the crazy thing. He can't, you could kind of understand before, I don't want to be mean tweeted at. But who's even afraid of a mean tweet? Half of their supporters, their voters, they don't pay attention to Twitter. They don't. It's just us political newsheads that are paying attention to every single tweet that comes out from this person and that person. Guys, GOP senators, this is the headshot that you needed. This is the headshot that you need to put that monster out of, to stop him from destroying what's left of your party. This is it. You are concerned that he's going to peel away all these voters and start his own party? Well, guess what? Convict him. Convict him now. Convict him, and you're putting the threat out of the way. It's that simple. They're worried that he's going to siphon off voters. Like, I've never seen a larger bunch of chicken shitted members of Congress. The vote was 55 to 45. The 55 senators voted against Rand Paul's idiotic objection. He wanted to just throw it out. A whole bunch of them went into the Senate with the notion that we just want to throw this case out. Let's just, no trial whatsoever. The President of the United States incited insurrection. This is worse than 9/11. It's worse than Benghazi. Benghazi, they spent 11 years? I forget how many years. They spent a lot. They spent millions and millions of dollars. They had 11 different hearings about Benghazi. And 4 people dying. That's tragic. Yes. But it wasn't Americans who killed Americans. January 6th was Americans killing Americans at the behest of the president. This is the worst thing that has happened in America, in my opinion. Pearl Harbor. Okay, Pearl Harbor. That was Japan that attacked us. 9/11. That was Al Qaeda. And somebody just called them Y'all Qaeda. January 6th. Yeah, that was Y'all Qaeda. Unbelievable. Here's the difference between Benghazi and January 6th. There is no tape, there's no videotape, there's no audio tape of Hillary Clinton saying to anybody, like, no, don't send any security to protect that embassy. There's nowhere is she heard or seen on video saying, let's rile those guys up so that they'll attack the embassy. Nope. She didn't make any incendiary remarks. Nothing. But January 6th, there's plenty of it on tape. There's Ted Cruz saying, let's not go quietly into that good night. There's Trump saying that you have to fight and you can't show weakness and you have to march on the Congress and blah, 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 blah. So, that's the deal with the impeachment trial. It's a joke, and I hope we get a conviction. A week ago, maybe 10 days ago, I thought, oh yeah, absolutely, it's a slam dunk. They're going to convict him. Today, it's 50-50. It's a sad thing to say. It's 50-50. 17 Republicans to go along with this. That's a heavy lift, and it's disgraceful. I don't even know what to say about it anymore. So let's go ahead and move on to my favorite section. You raggedy bitch. You raggedy bitch. Did I see somebody say Ricky Davila is here? What's up, Ricky? I don't see you, but I see somebody saying Ricky Davila. Okay, so first up in the You Raggedy Bitch segment, yes, unfortunately, I hate to say it, it's Kellyanne Conjab. Kellyanne Conjab, guys, you remember when she left the White House? It was like September, right? Didn't she say, her whole purpose was to straighten out the issues with her family? But it looks like she's done anything but that since then. So today, she was trending in the news, and her daughter Claudia was trending in the news because apparently Kellyanne Conjob posted a picture, a topless picture of her daughter on the interwebs somewhere. I don't know where it was. When I saw it trending, I was like, I don't even want to see it. But yeah, and you know, Kellyanne's daughter Claudia is 16 years old. That's disgusting. You know, if you're posting nude pictures of your daughter online, if you're a mother, if you're a father, it's disgusting. First of all, if my daughter were ever to have something like that on her phone, that's not going anywhere, and she's going to be grounded until infinity. Grounded forever. She could get married, but she's going to be grounded while she's married. That's what's going to happen. So Claudia Conway has been trying to figure out a way to emancipate herself. And there have been other videos that have come out from Claudia. Claudia has been like, sharing these scenes of abuse from her mother. And what is up with her dad? I could have just as easily included George Conway in this "you raggedy bitch" thing, because that's the father. That's the father. Come on, dude. Seriously, one dad to the next. You are not cutting it. You do not even deserve the title of father if you're allowing this shit to happen to your little girl. That is a shame. You raggedy bitch. Oh, this segment, it's not even funny. It just makes me mad. Makes me very mad. Next up, we got somebody who's all the way over here. I did not scale that down. There we go. Next up, we got two people in the "you raggedy bitch" segment. We got both Rand Paul and Marco Rubio. I don't want to spend a separate amount of time on both of these jackasses, but actually you probably could include most of the GOP Senate in here. All of them. Raggedy bitches. All of them. They have the audacity to say that holding Trump accountable for his inciting of insurrection is vengeance. What? No, dude. It's not vengeance. It's someone committed a crime. The fact that he's no longer in office does not negate the fact that he still committed the crime. Guy walks into a bank, gives the bank teller a note, says, "Give me all your money." Guy leaves the bank without the money. Did he commit a crime? Absolutely. He did. He attempted. That's attempted bank robbery. Attempted bank robbery. Doesn't even need a gun. That's an attempted bank robbery. And when you do that in a bank, that's a federal offense. That's big time. And inciting insurrection so that you can stay in power. And there's so much other stuff. We're only talking about the January 6th riot. There's so much other stuff. Like, he had conversations where he was trying to supplant the Attorney General of Georgia and trying to pull some shady shit with the votes in Georgia. There's a whole lot of stuff going down. Yeah, Sheila says, they invaded your house. Are you blind? Yeah. There were senators and representatives of the House that were in mortal danger. People wanted to kidnap and or kill them. And cowardly jackasses like Marco Rubio, who loves to post this Bible bullshit, and Rand Paul. You know, I focus on those two because they are two of the most prominent senators in the Republican Party. And they both know better. They both know better. So all I can say is, you raggedy bitch. Raggedy bitch. And what about Marjorie Greene, Lauren Boebert, and Cripple? Ooh, I wouldn't refer to Cawthorn as cripple. I wouldn't. That would not be me. I wouldn't do it. The fact that he is disabled has nothing to do with the fact that he's a jackass. But yeah, Marjorie Greene, Lauren Boebert, and I believe his first name is Madison Cawthorn. Yeah, they're equally reprehensible. Tomorrow, Really American is coming out with some new stuff focused on Boebert. So we are going to pop a video then. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Liddle'est President. The Liddle'est President is available on BrooklynDadDefiant.com. He's also available on the Amazon. .com. If you want to get it on Amazon.com, is good. However, is better if you get it on the BrooklynDadDefiant.com, because then you get these beautiful swooshy handwriting. Look how beautiful and swooshy. Oh my God, everybody loves it so much. And then you see the text, it says Hui Juan. Hui Juan. And I'm never going to get tired of the winning. I will never be tired of it because the winning continues. Every time Joe takes out his pen and signs another executive order and Republican heads explode, that's a win. That is a win. Yeah. Also, The Liddle'est President is starring. Wait. Focus. President Barack Obama. Hillary Rodham Clinton. Speaker Nancy Pelosi. Joseph R. Biden, and the R stands for ready to kick that ass. Bladder Bear pooping. Holding the puppet strings on Spanky McDumbass. Complicit Barbie. Ready Fuliani. Gummy McJuicebox. Kellyanne Conjob. Stephen the Snake Miller. And Mitch McTurtle McConnell. Yes. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our favorite page, because this is Spanky McDumbass. Spanky McDumbass is sad. He used to be rich. He used to be a businessman. He used to be a TV star. He used to be the Liddle'est President. But now Spanky McDumbass is in jail. How did he get here? Let's go back. Spanky is sad. Yeah. I love those extreme crying emojis. Those are the best. All right. Where we left off, we're picking up from where we left off yesterday. And where we left off, we were talking about how Spanky was a huge liar and he was bad at business. And that's how he messed up the Maj Tahal. The next page in the book, Spanky met a woman, Ivanka, and married her. They had 3 kids, Spanky Jr., Blanky, and his daughter Stanky. But then he met another woman, Starla Staples, and he left Ivanka and married her. But then he met another woman, Malaria, and he left Starla and married her. Spanky was bad at marriage. So here on the far far left here, that's Ivanka, and there's Starla Staples there, and there's Malaria, and she's smacking Spanky's little hand away, and Spanky is standing on a box. It says Slovenian Bride Kit, some assembly required. This is the Einstein Visa edition. Malaria. Yeah. Despite having many, many wives, Spanky had a strange fixation on his own daughter, Stanky. He often talked about her as a sex object. He often took weird, inappropriate pictures with her. He even told people that if she weren't his daughter, he'd be dating her. Spanky was a bad, creepy dad. Yeah, I don't know how this was okay with so many evangelicals. I don't know. But it was clear and it was obvious, the way he talked about his daughter, the way he acts towards her, it's awful. There's Malaria holding up some Polaroids showing Spanky sleeping in the bed with Stanky and him lap dancing with her, and there he is hanging on to her legs. Yeah. Infatuation. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it, guys. What do you think of the latest version of this show? I'm trying to up the production value of it. I'd like to get back to including video clips, but I'm only going to do it if I'm like 100% sure I'm not going to get unnecessarily bopped on the head for it. I haven't even seen anybody complaining about trolls in the audience. Have you guys been getting harassed by trolls? I don't know. Natalie says, I wonder if they will stay together. That'd be a shocker. I think the dude has no power. He has no money. What else is she staying with him for? You're not going to convince any of us that there's love there. There's no love there. There's no love there. You guys can see it. You see the love between Michelle and Barack. You see the love between Joe and Jill. You see the love between Laura and George. There's no love there. No love. You guys are saying, nope, troll-free day today. Nice. Lee Saunders says the sound effects choppy, but all good. Ha! Is every single sound effect choppy? That is a frustration. Jen Murphy says content is top notch. Video and sound are really only issues. Okay, I gotta figure out how to fix the video and the sound. Sarah says, is good. That's one of my favorite expressions, believe it or not. Is good. Only people that know me know that I say is good quite a bit. Let's see. Hold on. Okay. Oh, and Samantha says, Isabella says that my beard looks good. Thank you. Wait, Samantha, was it your granddaughter who said I needed a beard trim? Was it your granddaughter? I can't remember who it was that said that. Lori B says, I just wish they had a better chat function like Periscope did, but otherwise it's all good. Interesting. Marie says, no trolls, just gun nut cousin. Jamie from Wisconsin says, there is no love in that marriage. Sylvia says, love for money. I think you're right. Eponymous George says, you're on a bit later too. So I laugh because when I'm on later, I'm not really on later. When I pop on at midnight, it's because I'm trying to work out the kinks on this show, which I haven't done in a bit. I'm probably going to have to do some more tonight. Lisa Straw says, Clinton's? Oh, yeah, Bill and Hillary. Yeah, but you know, it's funny. I don't know why I forgot Bill and Hillary. I guess because I had to go one more president back. Their relationship actually is kind of different. They're still together somehow, for some reason. But I don't see... Hillary must really love that dude if she stayed with him through all that, you know. Let's see. Deb says, all sound effects so choppy you can't even tell what some are even. All right, wait. Let's play this one again. Choppy, huh? I love that one. And I played the... That's a whistle. That's the, hey, sexy, with sexy time. Sexy time. And there's this one here. That is from Mortal Kombat. I was going to use that if a troll showed up and was like hiding in the comments. I was going to say, get over here! Oh, and for you guys, I did this, right? You know, because I know how much you guys love the infected, right? So what I was going to say earlier was, you know, I hope when it's your turn to get your vaccine that you go and get it, because we can't have you guys getting infected. Too much time on my hands. Tracy wants to know, how do you highlight names? I am not sure because I haven't had a chance to mess around with the highlighting of names. Oh shit, Vesta May says they've already separated, and if you notice, there is a new Melanie. I wish I could get confirmation on that. That's just wonderful. I love to hear that. You guys love the infected? Every sound effect is horribly choppy. This is so frustration. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I have to make my own. They're saying crackly. Every sound effect is really bad, choppy, hurts my ears. Damn, I'm sorry for that, guys. Sorry, I don't know what to do. Okay, Samantha confirmed. Isabella is her granddaughter. She's the one who suggested it. Lee says if you played them on a separate device, it would be okay. Hmm. Hmm. I'll have to think about that. Okay, so guys, my time, as you can see, have expired. I want to thank you. I know we didn't do Q&A today. You guys know who the hell I am and what the hell I think about everything mostly. Watcher Soko says, does wifey hear it choppy on her phone? I'll have to ask her. I will have to ask. But at least I'm glad you can hear it in both ears now, today. Yesterday, you could only hear it in one ear. That was actually a pretty quick fix. Infected! Eponymous George says, you can buy my book, YouTube Sound for Dummies. That's funny. Okay. So anyway, guys, thank you for another wonderful show. If you're going to go out, please remember to wear your mask. Let me see, who the hell is calling me? Random spam. Wear your mask. Wear your gloves. Keep your social distance. 6 feet or better. That's less than 6 feet, you know. But and have a wonderful, relaxing, possibly snowy evening. Who knows? I don't know if you guys are expecting snow over here on the East Coast. We had a little dusting of snow. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same time, roughly same place-ish. Hang on. I'm looking for my StoryTime song so I can cue that up. Which you guys said is choppy. Watch it be fixed now. I love you all. Peace.